Watch this. I'm still playing small. It's still very. I can still win this fight, but I keep messing up right here. Light intercepting. It's like, why? How did it? How did the AI get so good at light intercepting? That's what I want to know.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Good day, YouTube. We're back for another one. Another interesting, yet surprisingly a little disappointing war. And I'm your host, the one, the only, Lefty Knox. And today we got our usual band of suspects. We have Torch. We have Nimgod. And last but not least, we have Hercules. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So let's do this, guys. I'm ready. First up, we have Jabari Panther. She's looking a little intimidating, and I gotta admit, I didn't fight this as best I could. Sorry the mic was out of frame there. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just ready to record this because I'm excited. First war to see. Well, actually, this isn't even my first war. Like, we haven't even been doing war and alliance right now. This is from last season, so I figured it's still a good video, and I know y'all love to see me suffer, so let's just get it on and popping. So we have Jabari Panther. Like I said, she's not too much difficult. I will admit, right there, I start making mistakes. I don't know what I was thinking. Like when I know I'm recording myself like in a war, I play different. I play more passive and less aggressive, and it's just like at this point in time I gotta do better because see, I could have did right there. See, I could have definitely did this fight better. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's making my screen pop as you can see. Like she's gonna hit me again, and watch as the screen just bounces for no reason. Like I don't even understand like when the Kabam added this feature in, but I managed to get the fight down. It is a rank 4. I gotta stop losing with my rank 4 in war, because sooner or later I know someone's gonna demand that I get my rank 4 taken from me because I just keep losing in war. I feel like if you have rank 4s, you shouldn't be losing, but you know, things happen and this part of the game. But we managed to finish strong, so I'm not really worried about it. But all I gotta do is pay him. She could have definitely punished me there, but we managed to get the fight down, and we're already moving on to my next one. So no harm, no foul. Just gotta play a little bit smarter moving forward. So let's see what we can do next. Next up, we have Stealth Spider-Man. I just pulled a 6-star. I'm gonna take this guy. He's going to rank 3 sooner or later. But on defense, especially with the Angus charge, he can definitely be annoying. But hey, I don't care. Right there, he hits me, and look at this damage this dude is doing. Like, oh my gosh, it's just giving me headaches just looking at it. It's like, why? I swear, the defenders, they just play different when they're on defense. I don't care what anyone says. The defenders just play different, and this is like, he knows how to use that evade, and I had to do like a 2-hit heavy to get the indestructible charge on him, but after that, it's easy breezy. Beautiful cover girl, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Fights down, we're already moving on. So 2 fights are in the bucket. Things are looking good, right? Everything's going the way I want to, and I'm assuming if you look at the thumbnail, you know things go left extremely quick, but we'll get there all in due time. First, we got to handle Thor Ragnarok. So as you can see, he can be a little annoying. He doesn't really have anything I need to worry about. Kinetic transference. I don't think I would have put Thor on this node because he's just not good. I would probably put him on another power gain node just to make him even more annoying. But hey, I didn't place the defense for these defenders, so I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, all I got to do is play smart with Hercules, get my intercepts off. I don't know why I didn't start like building up his feats of strength, because Hercules definitely does benefit from his feats of strength. But hey, at this point with a rank 4, you don't need all 12. You just got to play smart, and that's what I do in this particular fight. Now my other fights, we'll see when we get there. But I think one SP2 will end this whole man's career. As you can see right here, fight is basically down. He never stood a chance. Never.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to my next fight. And I think my next fight, let's see, who's my next fight? Oh, it is the one, the only Kitty Pryde. One of my queens. I love fighting with this girl, but fighting her on defense can be a nightmare if you don't have Nimgod. And I happen to have him, and I won't lie, I didn't fight this fight perfect. I could have did a little bit better, but I don't care, you know, because it's Nimgod. And actually, Nimgod is actually a candidate to go to rank 4 because he's just that guy. So right there, make a mistake. Oh my goodness. And that's not the only mistake I'm making this fight. I felt like I could have played this fight a lot better. And you know, the thing that irks me is the AI has gotten so good at the light intercept. It's like, and that's what happens in one of my fight coming up. I keep getting light intercepted and there's nothing you can do about it. Like I go for the intercept, which may have been risky, but I just keep getting light intercepted. And it's just like, why does that keep happening? But as you can see, she never was really a problem. We're doing good. Let's just head on to the next fight and just try to get things behind us. And next up we have Stark Spider-Man, and I think this fight is not that bad. I can handle this fight. I know I can. So I go in with Herc, and I don't think I make any mistakes. He does go unstoppable, but with Herc with 8 feats of strength, yeah, you're not telling him nothing, yo. This dude is pretty much ramped up. I think I ramped him up. I think I got another feat of strength. Why can't I talk today? But at this point, he never really stood a chance. Gonna throw SP1 and that whole man's career. So moving on. Nice try, Starky, but you were never really a match for the Herc. So in this fight, oh my gosh, Tigra, I make a lot of mistakes. It doesn't cost me, but boy, it could have. It definitely could have. I could have had 2 deaths in this war, but hey, it's okay. I'm thinking maybe looking back at this fight, maybe I should have thrown on a boost, maybe. But, you know, too late. And right here, make a mistake. I go in thinking I can get her, but she was unstoppable. And I should have been paying attention to her buffs. But hey, things happen. You know, we're good. We'll see what happens next. We're still playing smart. It's not too bad. And again, she goes unstoppable. When I'm in the corner, things are just not looking good. Like, I got nothing but rank 3s and I get hit right there. It's like, what is happening here? Like, she's just doing all kinds of damage to me, and it's just like, this is not fun. But we still managed to get her down, and I'm happy that this fight is over. But a couple more fights and you're gonna see how quickly things can shift. So anyway, next up, who was our next fight? I don't even remember. I think it might be, let's see, who was our next fight? I'm pretty sure it's Man Thing, and he's on Safeguard. So oh my goodness, I can't lie, this was really good defender placement. I won't lie, I even had to throw in my pre-fight because I wanted to be safe. Man Thing, he's not all that difficult, but with the right nodes, and he had recovery and indomitable, so that means I can't reverse his healing. It can be pretty bad. So the pre-fight was really my only option, but we managed to place more. I do slip up, but it doesn't really cost me, and it's just like, oh, this was a little too close for comfort at times. Right there, I got hit. I never can dodge his SP1 consistently, but you know, oh well, it happens. I just hope I never have to face this guy again on Safeguard. But we managed to place more. As you can see, I'm poisoned, so I'm not healing because of the armor break, but I can just out damage. I can legit out damage the poison because it doesn't tick for a lot. So I gotta make sure I don't push him to an SP3. Still looking good, and I got the fight down. We're good. We're good. I'm feeling really good at this point. At this point in the war, I'm feeling really confident in myself and my abilities. I'm like, you know what?
This finna be a breeze.
Until I had to face Thing. Like, oh my gosh, he ruined my perfect war. He ruined this perfect war. This war was going great. I was handling business, and it wasn't even that I made a mistake. It's just the light intercepts. Like, the AI has gotten so good at light intercepting. Like, I don't even understand how we got here. But this dude, he was just doing his thing. Like, he's definitely worthy of the name. But I'm playing smart up here, and it's just the light intercept is what kills me. The AI right there, the AI has gotten so good at light intercepting. That's the second time he light intercepts me, and it won't be the last. I think he light intercepts me again, and that's causes me to go to my you know, immortality phase, but we'll get there. So watch this. I'm still playing smart. It's still very, I can still win this fight, but I keep messing up right here. Light intercepting. It's like, why? How did the AI get so good at light intercepting? That's what I want to know. And you know what's funny? I still could win this fight if I didn't get so hasty and decided, you know what, I'm going in right there. Cost me right there, and boom, through his SP2. Like, oh my goodness.
He needs some milk. Oh my God.
You know, I sometimes I just don't know what to say, because this guy, I could have soloed this fight. I know I could have soloed this fight. Like, I don't know what the hell happened. It's just, anyway, we got the fight down thanks to Nimgod. I don't know where I don't want to talk about it. Let's just move on to the next fight. And this up, we got Domino. So let's see. And with Nimgod, I wanted to be cautious. After losing to Thing, I realized that any fight, I can lose at any fight. You just never know. You really legit never know. So I threw on a few boosts in the vulnerability boosts, and I just went in and tried to play as best I could. I make a few mistakes, but it doesn't cost me, which is great. I just cannot believe I lost to Thing. Like, I don't know what happened there, but you know, things happen, and we can only look back and laugh at certain things. But hey, anyway, as you can see, I'm playing smart. Right there, I got hit by SP1. This may have been one of the worst best wars I've ever had. Like, I just make little silly mistakes, and it doesn't cost us, but I can't do this moving forward, especially if I'm trying to get the alliance to gold 1. But oh well, we managed to get on our extinction protocol, and we throw this and it does a lot of damage. I just love Nimgod against mutants. He plays so smart, like unstoppable. I didn't even try to dex or SP1 because I didn't want to risk it, and I still got hit there. Like, if she would have did a 5-foot combo, I would have lost Nimrod, and y'all wouldn't even seen this video. I'd have been like, you know what, delete it, delete the footage, delete the footage. But anyway, we're still hanging in there. We got the good Bane transfers and throw another SP2, and this ends her entire career. So thank you, Domino, for playing, but we got to move on to our last and final fight of the war, which is the boss. And I decided, you know what, since I played so bad, I gotta take the boss noted, and it's the one, the only APOC. Oh my goodness, this dude, even with the Nimgod, he is very, very intimidating. Like, oh man, I don't want no problems with this guy. So as you can see here, I boost up. I make sure I throw on all kinds of boosts because I want no problems with this guy. I want no beef. I had to throw on a 30% just to be safe, because APOC, even with Nimgod, you could still slip up and it costs you the entire fight. But hey, it happens. We're still hanging in there. So with this fight, I would play cautiously. I don't want to mess up. I don't think I get hit, but the fact that, you know, his specials, they do so much chip damage. Like, I think at the end of the war, I'm down to around 30% because of all the chip damage, and I don't even want to risk trying to like evade and dodge his SP1 because that can go bad really quickly. So I play extremely passive here because I don't want to mess up and lose another champion, especially on a link node. So because if I lose on a link node, that like the line's gonna be like, yo, Lefty, why take a link? Like, you're causing more deaths. So I was like, I gotta win this fight, gotta play smart. I don't have time to be, you know, trying to be a superhero. So I hold block. I try to not parry because he's stun immune, unfortunately. So APOC on stun immune mode. Ironically though, I managed to get off his prowess, which is really beneficial. So I don't have to worry about him punching through my block and stunning me. So that's good. But my initial goal of this fight was literally just to keep throwing SP2s, make sure I'm in the right protocol, and really get this guy down with all the shock damage. So I definitely try to bait out his SP1s. Looking back, I'm thinking maybe I should have baited out his SP2s because they're a little bit easier to dex, but I didn't want to risk it. I just want to play smart. But we're still hanging in there. That doesn't do quite the amount of damage I thought it would. And this dude is throwing his special. Like, look at all the chip damage I'm taking. Like, even with the armor ups, I'm still taking a lot of chip damage. And he's throwing his SP1 left and right. He just will not stop. I feel like he knew what I was trying to do. So he was like, you know what? This ain't gonna be easy. This is not gonna be a breeze. But we're still playing smart. And we got another SP2 off, and that does a lot of damage. I'm liking that. So we managed to get him under 30%. Got him a little bit of power lock with cowardice on. So just gotta keep playing smart. And the dude that I'm pretty sure the dude that plays him on defense has the willpower maxed out, which is really smart. So he can basically heal from the debuffs I put on him. But will that save him? Not at all. Not with Nimgod. I don't have to worry about it because we're going to get to another SP2, and you know what we're going to do. We got to drop the SP2 bomb on this guy because I do not want this to end. I do not want this to end with me having two losses in a war. That would be bad. I definitely wouldn't have released a video if that's the case, but as you see, as you're aware, you're seeing this video, that means I didn't lose. So, well, I did lose to a thing, which I'm still mad about. But we got the solo on this guy, so we're good. I feel like that was redemption, so let's get the crowd going for that. But yeah, guys, that was my war video. It wasn't pretty, but we managed to get plenty of fights down. So if you could hit that like button for me, and for anyone new here, if you can hit that subscribe button for me, I will greatly appreciate it. Like I always say, y'all take care and have a great and wonderful day.